Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Medina McKenna and thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you don't mind, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, if you don't mind, tell a friend to tell a friend. So guys, this is an abrupt video, let me not lie. I've been contemplating whether to do this video or not. First, before we get into the main video, I would like to address two things. First is the quality of the previous video. I feel like my loyal fans, I've let you down as Team Medina. There was a problem with the previous video if you have watched it, and I felt like even if I pull it down, it's already too late, and some of you have already watched it, and I just felt like there's no need to pull it down. Like, the mistake is already done and I cannot undo it, because even if I like delete the video and then edit it again and upload it, some of you have already watched. So I want to say sincerely, I am sorry to my fans. I honestly don't know what went wrong with that video, because when I was editing it, it was okay, but then after uploading it, I noticed that some parts, like most parts of the video zilikuwa zinajizoom then zooming out, and it was not on, like, you know, kuna there's a way you can change your videos if it's for TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. So mine are supposed to be framed as YouTube videos. Nala, please stop it. Nala, you're hurting my legs. Sorry guys, my cat is here again. Like, she's always with me. Anyway, like I was saying, my videos are supposed to be framed for YouTube, and apparently it's like either I messed up with my settings or someone else did, and it was just too late for me to notice. Actually, I did not check the previous video, the other one that I was doing with Hailey for the shoot, because when I sat down today and watched the video, I was like, oh, this video is not okay. So then I went to check the Hailey one too, and I noticed also it had a problem. But guys, I'm going to rectify that. So I'm so sorry for my fans, for those who felt like I let them down. Personally, I was sad about it, because I was like, what kind of a video is this? Like, I'm a professional. I'm not supposed to be doing this kind of a video. So guys, I'm so sorry for that. We just hope it won't happen again. The second thing is, I've seen some comments. Some people are concerned about the name of the channel. Well, I also mentioned in the previous video that I have decided to change my channel's name back to its original name. That's my name, Medina McKenna. That's because, guys, my husband, the other party who's supposed to complete some of the part of the family, is not around most of the time. That's my husband. So he's traveling a lot lately, and I understand his job comes with those kind of stuff. So I've realized it's just gonna be hectic for him to be around, and it will be just okay for the channel to remain the way it was before. So there's nothing really to be concerned about, you know. Iko tu sawa. Either way, when we do videos together, we'll still post, but I think it will be better if the channel remains to be just my name. So yeah, that's the reason I changed the name again. So I hope your concerns zimekuwa addressed, guys. I really am sorry. I'm sorry for today's video. Like, that video gave me so many feelings, and I appreciate for those who understood. Like, easy makosa utokea, they do happen time to time for content creators. Sometimes we mess up. Everybody messes up in life, and the thing is, life moves on. And for those who are quick to judge me, it's still okay. It's still very much okay. But for those who have shown me love, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. So I was not to do this video. Let me tell you this again. I was not to do this video, but since I wanted to address that, I felt like I will throw this in so that to make it can complete this video. So the main video is going to be like one question. If you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, I don't know why you're not following me, but kindly go to my Instagram, simply_Medina on Instagram, and follow me. I will follow back. So if you've not followed me, tafadhali just follow me, okay? If you've not subscribed to my channel, again, subscribe to my channel. Thank you in advance. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I post time to time Q&A, and I posted, I think it was last week or the beginning of this week, I'm not sure, but I posted a question where I was asking what my fans would like me to talk about in what they would love me to talk about my life, sorry, about my life at a particular time. Kitu anything they would love to hear me talk about, and there was so many questions, and kulikuwa na feedback positive, but most of them were questions though, but pia kulikuwa na suggestions poor, but most of them zilikuwa zinahusu tu my journey to Islam, how I found myself to Islam. And I think some of them don't follow me. They have not subscribed to my channel, because I've already done a video where I'm talking about my journey to Islam. So also, if you've not watched that, you can go ahead and watch. Yeah, and let me tell you the question this guy asked. Aliuliza, was it hard for me to convert to Islam, and how it was. I think it has, or it was kind of dating a Muslim guy. So that question could have been mixika like past and present tense, but I will address it in this way. I will talk about when I was dating Ali when he was a Muslim, and right now that we are married. Yeah, I'll try and tackle both. So was it hard dating a Muslim back then? The answer is no. Back then we were dating, it was not as complicated. Because actually I was not a Muslim, but Ali was. And months later he asked me if at any point I would like to become a Muslim, and I told him yes, I would love to convert to Islam, but I didn't know it was going to be that hard. Alafu pia he gave me like really humble time. He never rushed me to anything. He was really patient with me, very, very patient with me. He never even talked about it again, maybe years later, but he never talked about me converting when we were dating a lot. Like, that was not a topic in our relationship. But the problem was, I could tell he was just not sure. He was not sure whether I was going to take that step, because I kept on saying I will, then I will not, I will not. So it was like a game, and I know it hurt him at some point, and I was just not sure whether I wanted to do it for the right reasons at that time, you know, because it reached a point where he was now like insisting on it, and I felt like there was a pressure, and it led me to just rethink the whole decision, you know, and we were like, you know, there's no need of forcing. If you do not want to, then it's okay, we break up. Because for him, he was very serious about it. So let me say this, Muslims do take Islam seriously. For those that I know, they really don't like messing around. Like, if you're a Muslim, like, you know, the rules are there, and people do fear. We do fear the punishment that comes with disobeying. Yeah, let me use that word. So at some point, at least things were not unfolding very well, and pia tukidate, alikuwa ananielimisha. He used to talk to me about some things, and he tried to make me understand some things. The first Ramadan we spent together, we were not married, by the way. We were not married back then, and we were living together. Those are years ago, by the way. So the first Ramadan was tough. It was very tough, and I also came to understand some things, because we could not sleep in the same room. We could just not share some things, and that ilinifanya tu nifikire like how serious that the thing was, and then how serious the situation was, and I really felt bad for him, because he was like, you know, when you're sleeping with someone who is not your wife, when you're not legally married, some things might not go your way. As much as you're working hard, some things will not go your way because you're sinning. And he took that thing seriously. Like, alikuwa na take so serious, and at some point it scared me, but well, mnaongeanga tu na vitu zinakaa zinapita. So after some time we had to break up. I've talked about that in the video where I'm explaining my journey to Islam. So, and also I'm explaining why we broke up in Ali in a video here. So if you've not checked it out, you can go and check it out. So we broke up, and now after we broken up, and I was alone and all that, a year later I converted. So that story mnaweza ipata kwa the other video. I don't want to go deep into it. So, well, when we were dating, it was not until nikaanza kuelewa vitu, nikaanza kuelewa like, oh, so Islam is this strict, it's this and this and this. So with time nikaanza kuelewa, and I could understand where he was coming from. Now, was it hard for me converting? Also, I think I can talk about that, because in the other video I'm just talking about my journey to Islam. I'm not talking about whether it was hard or not. So was it hard for me to convert? Yes, it was very hard. It was very hard for me to convert. For 3 or 4 years I struggled. Like, I had the thought of converting for like 4 years. Apart from my previous journey where when I was in high school, I wanted to convert but I couldn't. I've talked about that. Any stucky video we're all mixed up, but I don't want to talk about high school. I've talked about high school where I had those thoughts. I wanted to, but I couldn't. But now I'm talking about when I'm all grown up and I can make my own decisions. I struggled for like 4 years. Let me say 4 years. For like 4 years, with that thought on my head, like, I want to, but I'm not sure whether I really want to, like, because of some reasons. I was so scared. I was just so scared of other people's opinions on my life. I was just so scared, like, people will have these opinions about like me slimming, you know, becoming a Muslim, reverting. So guys, let me say that I don't like talking about this topic because it brings so many mixed feelings to people. I don't like talking about it because I prefer my peace, but again, I would like to talk about it because of some people out there struggling. I've gotten so many DMs actually of ladies telling me they want to convert but they're scared. So I struggled. It was not easy for me. I also struggled. I struggled for 4 years to find the right answer, the right thing for me to do. I struggled. I was just there mark timing, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I want to, I'm not sure, I want to, I'm not sure, I want to, but what about my mom? What about my dad? What about my family? What about my friends? What about my habits, the ones I had? What about my dressing code? Like, it was all over the place. I was just so confused. Like, there was so much going on, especially the dress code. I was so scared. I was like, am I really gonna hack this? Like, I'll stop wearing these short dresses, these curvaceous dresses and start wearing buis. There was just a lot going on. I was like, my parents were going to be so disappointed with me, but I was like, anyway. Again, I had to go back and ask myself, like, why am I doing this? So the moment you ask yourself why you're doing it, then at that time it makes sense. When you ask yourself why you're doing what you're doing and find that good reason, then it all makes sense to you, and you not even start asking yourself again, like, do I really want to do this? Because once I got that answer, I did not even care anymore. I did not care about anyone in the world. I was like, this is it. I'm gonna do it because it's the right thing for me to do. Like I said, the right thing for me to do. You have to get that, yeah? So yeah, for those who are wondering whether I struggled, yes, I did struggle a lot. I did. And what was the other question? Now, after I have been married now, like, is it hard for me to live with my husband? Well, no and yes. The no relies on other things that maybe I'm gonna talk about some other time in another different video, because it has nothing to do with Islam. But as a Muslim, it's not there's nothing hard about it living with my husband right now. Apart from now, let me tell you something. I think I should, like, I don't know whether to call it like a culture shock. Like Islam, we do have like a culture in Islam. Let me say it like that. I hope Siko say. I would say we have like a culture in Islam, because so I came to realize, I came to actually know some things, and I'm like, oh wow. Like, let me say this. Do you guys know in Islam, when you sleep with your husband and you do the deed, when you're taking a shower, you just don't shower. Like, you just don't go to the bathroom and shower. Like, there's a proper way for you to take a shower. I think I need to do like a culture shock. Like, I think I need to do this like on a different video, guys. What do you think? I think we should have a sit down and talk about this, like the things I've learned during marriage after being a Muslim. Like there's so many different things that we do, and I didn't know, like that one, like there's a way you should take a shower after math. And I was like, wait, what? But anyway, guys, we should have another sit down talk, but now I think we should do it with another person, maybe my husband, because it's lonely being alone here and talking to you guys. But yeah, so it's not difficult actually being married to Ali. What else did the guy ask? I don't think there's something else I've not talked about. But in general, was it worth it? Yes, it was very worth it. It was very worth it. It was very worth it, and I don't regret anything. Up to this point, I do not regret anything. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section whether you enjoyed this sit down talk. Thank you so much for being here. If there's something you would like to ask about maybe Islam, or something, a question you'd like me to talk about with Ali, I don't mind at all talking about it. It's just that sometimes like I said, I do like talking. I love talking about my religion, but sometimes I do get discouraged by some of my subscribers. I'm not even sure whether they've subscribed to my channel, but sometimes it's discouraging when you read the comments and you'd think we are competing. It's not a competition, guys. I have never said that Christians are not true believers. No, I have never said that. Christianity is a good religion too. We just disagree at some places, but one thing is that we all worship the same God. So at the end of the day, we are friends, because it doesn't mean, because it's like now because my friend drinks and I don't drink, that makes us enemies. No, it doesn't. So guys, I love you all, whether you're a Muslim or a Christian or a pagan or an atheist or whatever. I love you all. At the end of this journey, it's about your heart and your faith. That's what matters. So I also want to welcome all those that want to convert to Islam. Wanaogopa, maybe wako like, will it be hard? Brother, sister, welcome to Islam. It's the most peaceful place that I know of. So yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.